Hey guys, Johnny the Jackal here, and it's almost 2021. Yay! It's hopefully gonna be better. Today I'm not reviewing anything. I got nothing to review. I'm not gonna do a plush collection yet. But today, I am, however, gonna be explaining my series in a way. In a sense, kind of like why it's not gonna be like every detail. It's just gonna be like details I think you need to know, because in my series, if you haven't noticed, characters are showing up out of nowhere, but they seem to already know them in some aspects. You know what I mean? Well, obviously, I say they're siblings and whatnot, obviously, but for the most part, they're just like they just kind of just show up and they get known, and then they kind of that's it. The episode's over. So all you people wondering why that's the case, why other character, like every character gets to know them or whatnot, it's because, how do I say this? Let me think. Well, it's mainly because they've already met and everything, and the reason why everyone knows them is that, and so my series is really based off of the, like a lot of YouTube series, based off Funtime Foxy X a little bit. At least most of them is based off both Minecraft Finance of Freddy's and the Oddities Roleplay, which I believe I linked one of those channels before, but I'm going to link them again. But yeah, in those series, Funtime Foxy and Lobit are a thing, and so I kind of based it around that, but made it a bit different instead of making Funtime Foxy the way he was, I kind of gave him a reason to act that way, and then eventually he becomes all powerful and doesn't act that way no more. And it's very smart and everything, which is why he is the way he is. So yeah, there's that, and also a little bit changed her personality as well. It's more or less not based around it. It's like the same things have happened, but it's also been a little bit different because it's not only based off those channels. It's also based off the Freddy channel. Like pretty much, Foxy has experienced the Freddy channel version of things and the Minecraft FNAF version of things and the Oddities Roleplay. Like all those events happened. First, it was the Freddy channel. Then it was the Oddities Roleplay, and then it was Minecraft Finance of Freddy's. Those three things happened. So, well, I guess it was more of the Freddy channel, then the Minecraft Finance of Freddy's, then the Oddities, then the Minecraft Finance of Freddy's happened again without them remembering anything that had happened from the first time it happened. And so, yeah, a couple explosions happen. And so, from there, it happens, and Loban and Foxy are married, and then they have Mango. And I'm going to add more. Don't worry, I'm going to add more characters soon. I just need to get specific characters and make customs. But until then, I'm not really going to add too many characters from that channel, other than the ones that I have already. But yeah, so that's kind of why. So that's kind of where my channel was based off of in a way, but it's also based off a couple other channels, in the sense of they have a superhero team, and one of the characters is like gets all powerful a lot. I wanted to do that, and so I did that. To explain it though perfectly, I'll just say they've met, and their universe. This is a new universe, because if you watch my old channel, that would be the old universe. The only recognition of it though, since I never finished a Twisted, or not Twisted, since I started FNAF Infinity, but I never finished it, I only had one episode uploaded from it. I'm just going to tell you how that would have ended. It would have ended with Foxy and Exinator, who, if you don't recall, I showed off with a Golden Freddy plush. Now, I'm changing that, so I'm probably going to redo the videos with Golden Freddy being Exinator instead. And I'm going to do it with like maybe a Sonic plush or something, It's going to be a Sonic, I'll tell you that, but I don't know if it's going to be like an actual Sonic or maybe an EXE Sonic or some other version, but it's definitely going to be Sonic related. It's not going to be Golden Freddy. I don't know why I did that. Originally I wanted to do that, but then I thought about it and like, nah, because by that time I probably turned my spare Golden Freddy into a withered Golden Freddy. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Also, by the way, I'm still going to be doing all the other series, like the Bear King and whatnot. I just want to finish a Twisted Phantom Nightmare first, and then I'll worry about the other series, such as a Canon FNAF Timeline, and the Bear King. So until I actually manage to do those, I'm not going to worry about them. But just so you know, I'm probably not going to do the Bear King for a while, and I'm probably will do the the FNAF canon timeline, at least my FNAF canon timeline, and eventually. But anyway, back to my AU. So yeah, their universe blows up in the end, which is why they kind of are all scattered and they're just kind of finding their way to the pizzeria and whatnot because their dimension blew it up. So Infinite, or me, as I'm going to be referring to myself in the series, kind of made this new world saved their lives and created this world for them. And so I'm going to be around, obviously, as you can tell by the fourth wall breaks of me showing up and saying, "Oh, you guys got to do this," or "Oh no, this is bad," or something. I'm just kind of doing that. That's kind of just me talking to them, telling them what they should do, because they're kind of like they do what I say. I don't know why. Well, nice, but whatever. Anyway, I just kind of tell them what to do here and there, or just kind of talk to them in the end. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the thing. I'm going to be around just talking to them, but I created this world for them to kind of keep them alive. And so Exneator is going to show up eventually and kind of almost destroy it. Anyway, I am going to get a plush to make of myself showing up. But I recently heard they made an official Infinite plush, which I'm going to purchase and use that as me for now. And as much as I would love to try to do the echoey voice, I don't think I'll be able to. So for Infinite, you're gonna get this. He's gonna sound like he's not wearing a mask, but at the same time he is. And I'm sorry for you people who are gonna be like, "Oh, come on, dude, you don't know how to do that. How do you not know how to do that?" I'm not great at editing, and I'm currently trying to learn it, so I can't really do it. But yeah, so I'm going to be using him as me until I can make a plush with a removable mask. I'm planning to just use the Infinite plush for the mask part, but then when he takes off his mask, I'm gonna have a prop of the mask, like a different though, and then it's gonna have my face on it with, I think, the eye color of Infinite and a scar. Like so, and the scar that he has, it's still gonna look like me in a way, but it's just gonna have like the scar on his eye that has a blue pupil, or a blue color iris, I mean, and then the yellow eye on the other side, like he has in the comics. But anyway, yeah. So they're like in a new universe now, so they're just kind of trying to find each other because they told me not to put them all together for some reason. Like, I don't get okay. So the story reason is they just got scattered. They just scattered them out of a way to make it seem like it wasn't me, and I just kind of showed up and said, "I don't know where this came from, guys. You're gonna have to find out your own or something." And eventually, I will pretend to tell them, and they'll obviously know. If you guys know what I mean, I'm like, that's not real, obviously. I'm just kind of giving you a story. And so, the real reason is I just don't have the specific characters yet, or I didn't have them, and now I do. So that's why they're just showing up. But in the story, I have a reason. But yeah. Also, to kind of put it into perspective, I'm also kind of basing the whole Exneator thing, if it wasn't obvious, from the Sonic.exe games, preferably the ones that refer to the Sonic.exe as Xtor, but instead of Xtor, I'm calling him Exneator because I just feel like that makes more sense. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the story, I guess. That's pretty much like kind of like what you need to know it's based off of and why it is the way it is. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hey, but make sure to ask me any questions you have, like why is this character like this? Why does this character sound like this? And I'll try to explain it as best I can. Anyway, deuces, my jackals.